Good morning, BookTube. It is Wednesday, January 2nd, 2019, and it is 10 to 10 in the morning, and it is my last day off of my first Christmas vacation in 10 years. I'm sad about that, but the good thing is I go back to work tomorrow, and then I work Friday, and then I'm off the weekend. So it's like a nice, easy transition back into work, which is good, I guess. I'm finally seeing my niece and nephew today. I get to give them their Christmas presents. And my mom, too. They're going to be my mom's. I am currently reading Bird Box by Josh Malerman. I started reading it yesterday. And I read more than half of it. And I was afraid to look out my windows last night. And I had to bring my cat down to the basement with me when I had to switch the laundry. I feel like as a whole, the book is not that scary, but there were two scenes in particular that I read so far that were very scary, and I was like, they gave me goosebumps, and I was telling my friend about it, and when I was telling her about it, it was giving me goosebumps. It's really well done. So I'm hoping to finish that today. I also have a little bit of running around to do before I go to my mom's. Okay, time to read more of the scary book. I think it's going to be much less scary now that I'll be reading most of it during the day. I read a lot of it last night, and it was really scary reading it last night. Alright, so I finished Bird Box, and I don't know how I feel about it now that I'm done it. I thought the whole time that I was reading it that it was going to be a 5-star book, but I'm kind of disappointed in it now that I'm done it, just because there's, like, I feel like important things that didn't get answered. Even though while I was reading it, I had a feeling they weren't going to get answered. I was like, oh, we're never going to find out about this. And we didn't. And I also think the title's stupid. It's such a minor part of the story that I feel like means nothing to the story. And there could have been a better title. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I got a package, and I'm pretty sure I know what it is. It is a stuffy and a comic from a Kickstarter that I backed, and I'm really excited. Oh my goodness! He's so cool! Oh my goodness, I love him! Whoop! He's so fluffy! His name is Phylax, and he's an owl griffin. Look at him! Oh, I love him so much! When they made their goal and they were sending out the surveys and everything like that, you had an option to like add stuff. So I added one of the comics as well, which should be in here. And it's right here. It is the, I'm pretty sure the prequel comic that I got. I couldn't remember, but I'm pretty sure this is the prequel. So yeah.
Okay. Oh, Toby! What is it? Toby!
What's on the other side?
A paw print.
That's Toby's paw print.
In his house.
Yes, in his house. You know what he calls it?
What?
A podograph. So I did not go to Walmart today because there was a bomb threat at our Walmart, and so the whole area around the Walmart and the Walmart was evacuated, and apparently it's safe now, and I think it's reopened, but I don't want to. I just danced to a bunch of RuPaul songs and recorded myself and sent them all to my friend on Marco Polo. Apparently that's how I wanted to spend my evening. I mean, I didn't do it for that long, but I am out of breath. I should do this every day. I just read a little bit more of The Living, and I don't know what to do with my life at this point. And by life, I mean just the rest of this evening. I have to go to work tomorrow, and I really don't want to. And I've been going to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning for the past 3 or 4 nights. So I'm probably going to be up until 1 this morning, just not tired enough to go to sleep. So that sucks. And I kind of just want to watch RuPaul's Drag Race, but I want to read, or at least pick something else to read for, like, work tomorrow, because I don't really want to read The Living tomorrow. Like, this is how far I am. Like, this is how much I've read, and this is how much I have left. And, like, it's kind of a chore to read it, but then it's also not. At the same time, it's weird. This is a weird book for me, guys. Well, this just happened, so I guess I'll read a bit more. Excellent. Anthony shoveled into the road last night. He shoveled the whole road in front of our driveway, and now our snow pile is way smaller than everyone else's. I did it! I made it through my first day back at work. And I only have to work tomorrow, and then I'm off for 2 days. Hooray! I have to go to Walmart now that there's no bomb. And then I don't know, Anthony's off this evening, so we might be watching shows together. But he's probably gonna go to bed early, so I think tonight I'm gonna read more of The Living, and then maybe read something else on the weekend? I don't know. Anthony, will you pick me a book from these books here? When you have a minute. Which one do you like, Gherkin?
I think you need to read a Hank Green book because
Okay.
you haven't read a Hank Green book in a while.
Thanks.
Or ever, I don't know.
You're probably thinking of John Green.
Yeah.
Hank Green is his brother.
Yeah.
But thank you for picking this one. Good morning, BookTube. It's Saturday, January 5th? Yeah, January 5th. And I haven't vlogged a lot the last 2 days. I did not read any more of The Living after Thursday. I think I read some of it on Thursday. I can't even remember. My days are all like jumbling together for some reason. But I didn't read any of it yesterday, as you saw in my little clip that Anthony picked an absolutely remarkable thing for me to read. And I'm 100 and something pages in. 102 or something. And I love it so much. Like, I know it's early to say this because it's still the first week of January and I'm not even done this book, but I feel like this is going to be my favorite read of 2019. I almost said 2018. And I like, a part of me is a little disappointed that I didn't read it in 2018 because I didn't have a favorite book of 2018, and I feel like this would have been it. If I read it in 2018, this would have been my favorite book of the year. Hands down. But whatever, it can be my favorite book of 2019. You just won't be able to see me talk about it in a favorites list until next year. But so far, oh my frack, it is so good. It is so good. If you haven't read it yet, you have to read it. And I feel like because I haven't even finished it yet and I'm telling you to read it, says something about this book. It's amazing. And it's so funny. Like, I can't. So anyway, it's 8:34 in the morning, and my plans for today are to stop yawning, apparently. I want to refilm my Bird Box book review, because I filmed it immediately after reading the book, and I didn't have all my thoughts in order yet, and I left out some things that I really wanted to talk about. So I'm going to refilm that. My thoughts and everything will probably be a lot more coherent too, and it'll be a nicer review to watch. And then I want to watch Bird Box. I've watched about 40 seconds and I already don't really like it. The part that's happening right now when they're in the car on the way home from the hospital is not in the book, but this scene is really well done. So basically so far, the movie is all like chaos, and it's scary because no one knows what's happening and everyone is freaking out. Everyone is freaking out and running, and in the book, it was scary because no one knew it was happening and no one really was seeing a whole bunch of stuff happening. It's hard to explain, but it's very different. The fear that they're instilling in people is very different. Okay, so I'm definitely going to do a book to movie comparison video instead of just saying all my thoughts here. I would love to just say all my thoughts, but I'm just going to go sit in front of my camera in the library and say them on there and make a separate video because I have a lot of thoughts. But what I will say is that the movie was not scary. So if you're afraid of scary stuff and you want to check out the story, but you're too scared to read the book, you can watch the movie. It's not scary. But it's not the same as the book. At all. Like, at all. Change of plans. I'm not going to be reading for a while. I'm going to my friend's to re-dye my hair. And I'll probably just read tonight or something, but whatever. I'm allowed to do other things. Pouring the entire pouches into applicator bottles. It almost sounded like he was barking quieter for a second. Good morning, BookTube. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't read it all yesterday, which I am a little sad about, but I'm going to read today. So I have just read about 50 or so pages of An Absolutely Remarkable Thing, and I think I want to take a break and have a snack. I mean, I should probably have lunch. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm also just really tired, so it's hard for me to concentrate, even though I'm absolutely in love with this. I'm super tired. So maybe I should eat something healthy and watch something and then read more. Today was not a good day for reading. I had a lingering headache basically all day. I slept for a whole hour in the middle of the afternoon. It was just lame. So I think I read 50 pages today, which is still pretty good. But I really wanted to, like, read all day long, and that did not happen. So I'll probably just end the vlog here and pick it up again tomorrow, and you'll see the rest next week, I guess. Bye. Have a good night. I'm the one going to bed. But whatever. If you're going to bed after watching this, have a good night.